Hey everybody! I did a video about 2 years ago of how to replace the pipes underneath your sink. And they have not leaked since then, so I guess I did something right. But when I did the original video, I made it because I ran into a few hiccups and had to figure them out by myself. For one, the gaskets or washers were super confusing. And I will cover that in this video. And you can see there the different kinds of washers. And I'm going to explain what in the world you're supposed to do with those things. But secondly, I had trouble connecting a threaded pipe. See how this is threaded? To a non-threaded pipe. And I really struggled with that. So that's why I made the original video. And I also had trouble with the dishwasher attachment. But back when I did that video, I didn't have a tripod and I didn't have good lighting. So I'm going to redo it for you with better lighting and a tripod so I can use two hands. Yay! But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use these pipes to show you what to do. And first off, you'll need two kits. This is a P-trap kit. And you can get them at Home Depot. This is the Everbuilt brand and leak-tight washers. And on the back it shows you right there how it's the P-trap. And then you'll need a second kit depending on what you're replacing. And this one is called the center outlet waste. And these are the arms that go up into the sink. Here's a sink, and then it goes down and meets with the P-trap here. You can see the full thing there. You will also need a 10-inch groove joint pliers. Regular pliers will not work. You'll have to have one of these so that it gets nice and wide so that you can get around these nuts to tighten and loosen them. Because if you're taking them off your sink, sometimes they're old and corroded and they need a good wrench to get in there and loosen those nuts up. But so you'll definitely need one of these, and you'll also need some sort of saw of some type. This is a really simple hand saw, and you'll need that to cut the PVC pipe. It's not as hard as it sounds. PVC cuts pretty easy, but you'll need one of those. And I think that's about it. So let's get started with showing you how it all works. Like I said originally, you've got two different washers. For clearance's sake, this is going to be the straight washer and this is going to be the smooth washer. So when I'm using them and showing them to you, this is straight and this is smooth. You can see there how they are different. And then let me show you how to connect a non-threaded piece with a threaded piece, because that was one of my big issues. First, you're going to put this nut on your non-threaded piece here, and then you're going to take one of these smooth washers. See the smooth washer there? And then you are going to go like this and put it on this way. Now make sure that the wider edge goes on first, like that. And you're going to scoot it in a couple of inches, just like that. And that's part of the reason I was getting confused, is because part of this pipe needs to go inside this pipe, like this. See how that works? So we're going to scoot this up a little bit because we did it too far. And push that washer down in there, and then you screw it. Let's see. And you screw it on like that. You get it nice, good and tight. If you want to, you can use the pliers to make sure it's good and tight. But that is how you connect a non-threaded piece to a threaded piece using the smooth washer and then the nut. And like I said, the big thing was making sure that part of this pipe goes inside this pipe. The next confusing part was the piece that goes into the sink, and that's this piece right here. Let me show you on my sink. It's this piece right here, and I had really a lot of trouble figuring that out. We'll come back down here, And we're going to use the straight washer here. And here's the straight washer. And it goes in on top. Ah, doesn't want to go.
But it has to.
Yeah, there we go. So we've got it in there just like that. And then you're going to take a nut, faced up, and then this is going to screw into your sink drain. And you just screw that right on. And then you'll need to connect it to here. So to do that, you've got a non-threaded piece into a threaded piece. So it's basically the same thing we did earlier. Nut first, and then a smooth washer. Wide edge first. There we go. And push it up in there because it's the same thing. Part of this pipe will need to go in this pipe. So we're pushing it all in like this. And then it screws on here. Whoops. These things really don't like screwing on. There we go. And then you have that. And this will hook up into your sink. There you go. And I'm going to show you up here. And I used metal washers because Home Depot suggested that I use metal instead of plastic. But the plastic ones are the ones that come with the kit. And you can see there how that works. So at this point, this hooks to your drain. And then this is going to hook to your P-trap here. And you've got a threaded piece and a non-threaded piece. So it's all the same. Nut and smooth washer. Put it up, connect it, tighten it, and then you have this piece here, which I did not have to replace, and you can see how it's a little different. It hooks in behind your wall to your waste connector, and so what you'll need to do is take it out of the wall, put the nut on like this, and it comes down like that, and it will tighten on here. And here, this will connect behind your wall. So if you need to replace this piece, you'll probably have to cut a small hole in the wall behind your sink. And then you have your other arm up here, done the same exact way. So the only thing left will be the dishwasher attachment. And it's pretty simple, but it took me a while to figure it out. You actually, come up here, will need to cut right here, about right in here. And make sure to leave enough space here, because what you're going to do is put a nut on here once you cut this off, and a washer, a smooth washer, and you will add your dishwasher attachment here. Let me show you on my sink, because I don't have a dishwasher attachment down here. Alright, right here is the arm. You see how the arm is? And this attaches up to the drain. And right here is where it got cut. And this piece right here is the dishwasher attachment. It has a small little white pipe that comes up about this far. And here is the tube from the dishwasher. And the tube from the dishwasher just hooks up to that small little white pipe. And you use a metal clamp and some rubber tubing to attach it on there. But basically, you cut here, add the pipe in here, and that's what it looks like. So, I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, place them in the comments, and subscribe to my channel for lots more how-to videos. Thanks, guys.